usually don't even be back here. I be in the front, but we're going to do it in the back. So this is the grounding ritual for the divine masculine energy to restore, to rebalance, to release, restore, rebalance. Okay? One's divine masculine principle within yourself. So it's not for quote unquote men, it's not for quote unquote women. It is for the masculine energy to be restored and for the feminine energy to release what it was never meant to carry. Okay? So you want to stand with your feet. First, you want to light your candle, set your intention. I do have the camera set up. Well, I have the phone, the camera set up in front of the candle. If the candle goes out, do not focus in on the candle. It's okay. It's okay. It's just the earth giving you confirmation, that everything was received. Same as if it was a birthday wish. So if your candle goes out, it's fine. Still continue with the ritual. I said use a candle. The book did not. Okay? So you want to stand with your legs, hip width apart or whatnot. You want to put your hands, down at your side. I did write out the incantation, all right, and the prayer. So we're going to follow that. So, dear Divine, please bless and charge me. Thank you so much, Heavenly Father, for waking me up this morning, giving me the strength, the energy. I ask that you watch over me, my collective, my family, my loved ones, and all of their family. I ask that you restore us. Rich morning. I ask that you restore us under your light, under your energy. I ask that you guide us and direct us back to ourselves. Thank you so much, Holy Spirit. Okay. You're going to slightly bend your knees. I don't have to do all this extra. I do all of it. I just like to feel one with myself, one with the earth, one with the energy. I put my hands up, bend my elbows. I feel the heat from the sun, the power from the sun, the energy from the sun, charging my palms. From the sky, I am strong. From the earth, I am strong. Then you put your dominant hand, your hand that you write with, right? Your dominant hand, this is your most magical hand. From my belly, I am strong. And then hand on heart. From my heart, I am strong. I am healed within. My strength and love are balanced within. The divine masculine, the divine feminine within are one in perfect healing and perfect flow now. And so it be. So we're gonna do the incantation. And you want to keep your hand on your heart and your hand on your stomach. Man of power, man of fire, man who liberates heart's desire, man within and man without, man stronger than fear or doubt, father, warrior, leader, lover, protector, hunter, teacher, brother, man divine, of man of love, man of the earth, and man of the heavens above. Your strength, my strength. Your power, my power. Your love, my love. Integrity, honor, compassion, protection, tenderness, stability, passionate, attention. Man divine, man of love, man of the earth, man of the heaven above. Thank you so much, Divine. Thank you so much. See, very simple ritual. Very, okay. You can do that in the morning. You can record it and just have it planned and you follow along with it. All right. You can put it in your notes, in your phone recorder. That's a good idea. Take your candle back into the house. Okay. You can relight it on your altar. You can use it for 7 days. Those are just some ideas. All right. Just to help you ground the divine masculine energy within yourself. This ritual is not meant to call in another person. It's not meant to heal another person. It is simply meant to heal the divine masculine within yourself, okay? The divine, and restore the divine feminine. You cannot have the divine masculine without the divine feminine without divine masculine. It's a unbalanced situation, okay? And you really start to feel it in your protection. You start to feel it in your energy. You start to feel it in all of that. You understand? I think XRP is a great investment. I am in XRP, okay? It's a great investment. It's a great crypto investment. Just keep putting in it. Don't give up on it. This is Aquarius year. That's the stock market. All right. This is a great year for investing into the stock market, into crypto. Don't listen to what those people say. Just keep putting into it. Keep putting into it. Keep putting into it. Don't pull out of it. No matter what happened, don't pull out of it. Okay. Unless you like down on your shit. I mean, down on your shit. Not from what anybody else expects of you. I mean, like down on your shit. XRP is it. You know, somebody else wrote a Deuteronomy chapter on in my messages yesterday. I didn't block them or nothing like that. XRP gang to the moon. I didn't block them or anything like that. And I'm not going to discredit what the Bible is. And you know, a lot of people say stuff out of the Bible in order for you to go against the Bible, because that's how, you know, demonic entities work. That's how demonic entities work. They want you to go against God, want you to go against Jesus, want you to go against other Christ-like figures or whatnot, you know, Jesus and God, they have so many names out here. So many names out here. So even if you look at God as if it's Vishnu or Paramatman or, you know, Lord Shiva, whichever way you look towards God, whether it be the sky, the moon, and all of that, you know, God gave us the sky, the moon, the stars, the earth, the ground. He gave us all of that. So why not use our resources, you know, to channel and go closer to him? That's what I'm saying. Like, why not use the resources to channel and go closer to him? I'm never going to be a demonic entity that you guys want me to be and, you know, talk mess about Jesus or talk mess about the Bible or any of these texts. I'm never going to be that. I'm never going to be that this lifetime. So if you're expecting that, Rich Rising, if you're expecting that, and I just gave you this grounding thing, Jesus' life was blameless and is the highest form of knowledge. You know, that's to your understanding this lifetime. I can't wait for you to be reincarnated and realize that God is the highest form of knowledge. Jesus was an avatar. He was the son of God. God is the highest form of knowledge. You know, and when you stop labeling different people as God, then, you know, you'll realize, you know, wisdom is the highest form of a woman. You know? So chase wisdom. Don't keep chasing knowledge. You keep chasing something that, I don't know. I don't know what y'all coming on my page for. You know? I don't know what you're chasing. You trying to recruit me. You trying to recruit me to be, you know, to go against Jesus, to go against God, to go against wisdom, to go against the divine feminine principle. I hope that you're able to, you know, do this ritual that I just did here. I'm only going to stay on here for 15 minutes. No, I'm not going to read Hebrews. I'm not going to read that. You read it. You read it and, you know, go do whatever it is that you've been called to do. I'm so glad I'm not a devil. I'm so glad I'm not a devil. No, man. I would hate to be thrown into a lake of fire and sulfur. Sulfur stinks so fucking bad. I'm so glad I'm not a devil. Sulfur smell like fucking rotten eggs and shit. Oh, Jesus, Lord have mercy. What did Jesus say? What did Jesus say about those that judge others? They brothers and they sisters and they neighbors. What did Jesus say about that? Can you TKJLM? Can you drop that real quick? Can you drop what Jesus said about judging his brothers and neighbors and stuff? And being, you know, trying to call judgment on people? Can you drop that? No? Alright, my bad. My bad for calling you out like that. I'm not trying to judge you either. Me personally, I'm not judging you. I'm not on your live. You're on my live. So just, you know, be careful. Repent. Alright? Follow your own word. And that's what the divine masculine has to do. Like, they have to follow their own word. The divine masculine, the divine feminine, you know. Like, he coming onto a divine feminine page. I could tell that's a masculine energy behind that. But he coming onto a divine feminine page to try to put whatever his, you know, whatever his knowledge is off on me. He want me to carry his burdens, you know, his suffering. He want me to respond and go do some healing work and repent for him. For him. Because he chose to wake up in the morning, open up YouTube, and find my page. I never come to nobody page judging them. I never do that. That's why, like, I'm not saying you're a false Christian, but there are so many false Christians out here, so many false thumpers out here because you never supposed to come into somebody's energy. Like, you don't have any, you ain't supposed to come on somebody's page and, you know, be judging them and telling them that they need to go and repent. Who are you? Who are you? Are you the reborn Christ? I'm sure that I will be able to recognize Christ if I seen it. I look at every single person as if they have God within them, but I'm sure I'll be able to recognize Christ. I mean, I am a person that, you know, connects with deities. And I've had conversations with angels and ancestors and deities and all of that. And I know when I be fucking up. I be fucking up when I be going off on people. Not right now. You know, I ain't going off on nobody. But I be fucking up when I be going off on people and I be, you know, telling them shit like I'ma hex them and shit like that I know I'm not gonna do. I be fucking up because I be lying. Period. I be telling them motherfucker I'ma hex them. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go pray for you. But they be wanting to hear it. So I know where I be fucking up at. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't do nothing but blessed work. Nothing but blessed work. But can't nobody judge me. Can't nobody judge me. Now, you can keep your opinions to yourself and take it to God. But just remember, like, the people who YouTubes I go on, I comment. And I don't be telling them to repent and be dropping Bible scriptures or Veda chapters or Bible Gita verses. I don't be doing that. I don't be correcting what they be saying. I be letting them live their life. I be entertained with whatever it is that I'm watching on YouTube. They said 11-year-old me. So if God can do anything, can he make a rock so heavy he can't even lift it? If he wanted to. I mean, that's how mountains get in place, right? Like, he don't want to move them. Avalanches and, you know, volcanoes and stuff like that. Like, he put those things in place. And they do what they supposed to do. They push people. They inspire people. He make them holy features on the earth. You know? And we climb up them and we go in between them and we discover ourselves and we connect closer to him. He don't have to move every rock that he put on the earth. He made some of them bitches heavy as fuck. And if God is within us, and I'm not saying that we're God. I don't condone me to hell. I'm not saying that we're God. What I'm saying is God is within us. Can you move a heavy ass mountain? So he did make mountains. I mean, he did make rocks so fucking heavy that even he can't lift them. We can't lift them. So, I don't know. I just mean it like that. But then he can't lift it, meaning he can no longer do anything. He can. See, God gave us free will, and he still chooses to have free will himself. He chooses not to lift them. And that makes it the same thing. He can't, just because somebody hasn't proved that they can do something, doesn't mean that, you know. I just don't question God. I just don't question God. You know? I be trying to take on some of his work. I do. I be overstepping my bounds. And that's like what the divine feminine has to like let go of and release. That's really what this grounding ritual was about. Is like the divine feminine kind of letting go of that God principle that makes her believe that she can do every motherfucking thing and carry every motherfucking thing, okay? Including them heavy ass rocks. You get what I'm saying? Peace, 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 peace. Dan, the beautiful man. 101 Cartier. My channel is about Dharma. I do not want no Jack and Jane on me. Okay, we're gonna shoot you away. I'm not killing you. I'm just shooting you away, Jack and Jane. Or is it Jack and Jill? I don't know what the hell these little bugs is called. They fly together. They like connect together and then they fly together. Yeah, my channel is about Dharma. And Dharma is your soul purpose. Okay? So you bound to find a whole lot of stuff over here. If you subscribe, if you stay, if you don't, if you find me later. Okay, I love your name. Eat well, touch grass. Period. Period. You got a strong Taurus placement. Strong Earth placement. Taurus, Virgo, Cap. Somewhere up in there. Strong. Sun, moon, rising, north node. Eat well, touch grass. Yeah. Strong Earth energy in there. I'm leaning more towards Taurus or Virgo. Virgo just like quality food. Quality food of all nationalities. Big Virgo. Okay? Quality food. Quality food, quality clothes, quality thinking, quality grounding. Yeah, they be the ones that be like, I'm gonna ground at the top of the mountain. Okay? Taurus gonna ground at the bottom. Taurus like, man, it don't even look like it's food in the middle of the mountain. So Taurus gonna ground at the bottom. Caps, they buying a helicopter. They buying a helicopter to go to their own mountain. They not even coming on the mountain with everybody else. They going on. They buying a helicopter to go to their own motherfucking mountain. Like, come on now. Ground on the mountain with these other people. Sag male to the next. Ah, Sag male. I love that. You know what? You know what's crazy? What's your moon sign? What's that moon and that rising though? I'm gonna have to check out y'all moon and y'all rising because I'm so sure you have Earth up in there. But the travel is on point. The food is too. I found that Sagittarius are like little foodies. I didn't realize that. Like they like to cook, they like to entertain. But I didn't realize how much of foodies Sagittarius are. Especially if you're like Gemini moon, period. I love that. The mind is there. Big Virgo. Man, you got a lot of mercurial energy. And you know what? Let me give you this right here. This is for that Mercury energy. Copy these numbers down, Ashley. Take a screenshot, boo. Copy these numbers down. Use that to empower yourself. Anybody with strong Mercury energy or that was born on a Wednesday. All right, my Virgos, my Geminis, even Pisces too. Pisces can do it. Use that Mercury energy. Pisces can do it. Sag can do it. All right, those is the other ends, the Geminis and Virgos. That mutable energy. All right, y'all. Leo rising. Oh my goodness. Yes, queen. Yes. Hey, boo. Rich morning. Rich morning. Morning. Leo rising. Oh yeah, you like good food. I don't even know what that is. Rich morning, rich morning. Libra Venus. I'm a Libra Venus too. I'm a Libra Scorpio Venus. But I'm really chapping into Libra Venus. Scorpio Venus be having me on some other shit. So I had to pull my Venus sign back to Libra. Scorpio Venus be having me in my Lilith placement too hard. So yeah. Libra Venus too. Like I have Libra Venus in the 12th house. I have it in the 12th house, and so it's definitely a lot of love, but it's also like a lot of hidden love that I have to like physically pull out. Where did you cultivate all your knowledge of astrology, since it's not taught in classical institutions like physics and astronomy? I took classes. Like I went a little deeper. I took classes. There's this guy, he teach Vedic astrology, and so you start learning a little bit more about the houses. YouTube University to begin with, to be honest, until I found someone that, you know, I felt like, okay, this is really helping me. But like even my sister tell you, like I'm an investigator. That's the Scorpio in me. I investigate everything. So if somebody tell me, okay, you're a Libra Venus, I'm gonna go and dig into my Libra Venus energy. So it started off with me just like basically pulling my own chart and learning my own self. And then I was like, okay, Western astrology wasn't doing it for me. And so I went into other astrologies, I guess. Like I went into Sidereal. Okay, so Jyotish, Sidereal, and Vedic. They're almost all the same, right? They just have like different names, but the deeper you get into it, like the Vedic science, it goes into the principles of deities and the nakshatras and the stars. And so I started looking deeper into that. So being a strong Scorpio, a Scorpio stellium and a Sag stellium, like I'm into hidden knowledge. And so I just start, yeah. Let me do you a favor so you can't really like come back. Okay, let me do you a favor. I'm gonna just go ahead and hide you from my channel. Okay? Because I don't want your mind to hurt. That means that if your mind is hurting, that means that you're trying to tap into my mind. And I'm pushing you back out. You get what I'm saying? So that's why you have a headache watching me. Anybody that feels any type of energy right now watching me is because I know you're trying to tap into my psyche. And so I'm pushing that energy back out. Like I'm not allowing anybody to tap into my psyche right now, you know? Like into my mind or anything like that, my heart, none of that. I'm just literally sitting outside, sitting on this grass, on this little part right here, and chilling. Yeah, retract that. Because you 5 seconds from being blocked off the channel too. Like, period. Y'all know, like, I want to tell y'all, like, you either here or you not. But don't come on here, you know, saying a whole bunch of stuff that's going to get you blocked. Shit, because I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Like, you too. Like, I don't do a lot of sexual harassment stuff. Like, I really respect the divine feminine and the divine masculine energy. And so, I don't really, you know, I be in other people's stuff and people get to acting crazy. Rich morning, Juju. Rich morning. Do Reiki, but I was told that it is not my time until the Reiki master finds me. And sometimes I feel my hands cramping up and I feel that the universe kind of giving me a nudge. I don't really, I don't really believe that as a Sagittarius, right? And us being like close to the ancestors, and then like you having a Gemini moon, you have to incorporate your Sag energy. And then let me do the calculations real quick. Let's do the calculations real quick. So you said that you are a Leo rising, right, Ash? That's what you said? Let me go back. And let me just tell you. So that means that you have Leo in the first house. That means that you have Aquarius in the 7th house. So, and then we'll go back. Capricorn is in the 6th house and Sag is in the 5th house. So your Sag energy, which is like your healing energy, right, is in the 5th house. It's sitting in the 5th house with the house of saints, with the house of practices. And so, all right, so then we'll go back to the hands, like where Reiki is, right? So you have Gemini moon, which means that you absolutely supposed to be healing with your hands in some sort of way. However, you can also do a lot of other powerful things with your hands, so you have to be careful because you can hurt and you can heal with your hands. If you wanted to be a boxer this lifetime, you would have mastered that shit, right? So if you have Sag in the 5th house, that means that you have Gemini in the 11th house, right? Yeah, so you have Gemini in the 11th house. Sag in the 5th, that's Leo energy. Sag in the 5th, Gemini in the 11th. So that means that you're around your hands, you have Saturn energy. You may have been a Reiki healer in the past life, right? Or this is something you've been called, but you really have to like ground it and master it. You don't have to wait for a teacher to find you because you have already Sagittarius in the 5th house with your house of saints. Your ancestors are your teachers. They are your gurus. They are the ones that are going to remind you to do your shit. You get what I'm saying? You just have to make sure that your hands stay clean, meaning hex and hoes matter, period. Okay? So you want to make sure that you're not, your dominant hand, the hand that you write with, right? Don't touch too much shit with it. Don't touch too much stuff unless you want to give power to it. So if you're going to do Reiki, you might want to incorporate, instead of like actually touching people. Well, Reiki, you don't really touch people, but you're seeing energy. So instead of having like in-person Reiki, also with it being in the 5th house, in the 11th house as well too, I'm just giving you this advice. Your 11th house is activated, which is your house of the internet. You can do distance Reiki. You can get online and start doing distance Reiki or whatnot. But if I was you, I incorporate some type of like figure, like some type of light figure, like a teddy bear or like a heart-shaped, bear stuffed animal or something like that. Like that just represent the different chakras, and you start healing from a distance like that. You're going to be very successful at healing people from a distance first before you are up close in person. You can start with your family. And then what I did for my Reiki healing, and I know a lot of people did this, I did my, I'm a Reiki master, right? I did mine's first on this website called Umdey, UMDEMY or something like that. I'll put the lady, she just emailed me too. I'll put the lady who I got certified in. I trust her. She is in Australia, so it is a different time zone or whatnot. I trust her. I felt called to go to her. And when I spoke with her and like kind of, chatted with her Reiki class is very costly. It is very costly or whatnot, but I trust her and she worked with you. And she's going to tell you whether she feel the energy or not. She's going to tell you what it is. And then you start feeling different. Like the more and more you tap in with her, because she has recorded classes, but then she has it so that you can go live with her. You can talk to her. And then she'll start, she'll really work with you. And she like, okay, do you want to send Reiki healing, towards some of her people that's there? They'll say whether or not, they'll be very honest and be like, they feel it or not. It's hot already. You got it. You got it. Push through, Libra. Push through. My Libra neighbor be on her grind like a motherfucker. But yeah. So I went to her. Her name is Michelle Crawley. Just in case I don't post it. But I am gonna post it. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna get right off of here. She just emailed me shit like 2 nights ago. And I've also, like, I don't know you, but I've also paid for people to have Reiki with her. And she'll, not like Reiki done on them, but like for their class and stuff, because that's who I trust, you know? I just don't have the, you can end up being like a Reiki teacher, all of that stuff. Like those placements, you're going to shine with that energy. And I'm telling you right now, you don't have to wait for no teacher to come to you. No teacher to come to you. The placements that you have, and everybody don't have placements like that. Some people do have to wait on a teacher. Some people do have to, you know, wait on a person, wait on a guidance. But you got to look deep into your chart and you have to start breaking that shit down. People that are doing Reiki, they have strong Gemini placements. Strong Gemini placements. Strong healing placements. And people don't even really be looking at Gemini as a healer. You welcome. They be missing out on that. They look at Virgo as the healer. Eat Well, Touch Grass said, weird question, but what are your thoughts on lucid dreams? I fuck with them. I fuck with them until I don't fuck with them. I think that lucid dreaming, I think that if you eat well, you sleep well, you pray well, I think that people can voluntarily tap into lucid dreaming without drugs. Without drugs, y'all. Because it's easier to lucid dream when you let the entity in while you're on drugs. All right? And drugs, y'all listen and hear me. I know what a healing herb is. I know what a healing herbs. However, the minute that you are doing something for the purpose of getting to a feeling for no apparent reason, right? And lucid dreaming, you're supposed to do something after lucid dreaming. You ain't just supposed to be sitting here, oh, I'm going to have a lucid dream because I want to. Like, don't crowd your mind up with that daydreaming. Lucid dreaming, you're supposed to do something after of it. It's so real. And when you go into lucid dreaming, I don't know what y'all go into lucid dreaming for, but anytime that I've traveled through a lucid dream, it's been to connect to my son that has transitioned. And I feel disconnected. When I feel disconnected, like that means that, you know, I'm not saying he don't show up or whatnot, because he do, because I channel with him. But like sometimes I just be wanting to be like, hey son, let's sit down, let's talk, you know? Yeah, shrooms and weed can be turned into, goddamn grass, hard. Shrooms and weed can be turned into a drug. I need to hear that because I'm currently an interior decorator for a furniture store, and I feel like I am not where I'm supposed to be. That's your Leo placement taking control. That's your Leo placement trying to lead you. Yeah, Leo your ass. But that's it. That's that Leo placement. That interior designer or whatnot. That's the south node of a Leo placement. You got to get to that Aquarius placement, that Saturn placement, that what am I supposed to be doing? That purpose, that dharma. You get what I'm saying? That's to make money. You can really love what you do, but you can really not fuck with it. You get what I'm saying? You be like, damn, I love what I do. I make money. I do this. I stunt with it. I could do this. I can dress like this. I could design this. To say you have some type of input, you get what I'm saying? That means that people they trust you. So you have to go further than that. Now you got to trust yourself. Now you got to trust yourself. You got to tap into your Virgo and your Gemini energy. And Virgo and Gemini, they be the first ones that they always question, like, damn, do I trust myself doing this? You get what I'm saying? Do I trust myself stepping out on my own and shit? So crazy you say that. I have been reading about Tibet Buddhism, who practice a form of dream yoga, essentially advanced lucid dreaming, where they are able to high resolution talk to the divine. Light language. Definitely light language. And everybody has light language in them, but you gotta tap into your light language without drugs or anything like that. Lucid dreaming, it doesn't click like that. Like, okay, I watch a YouTube video, I get a guided meditation, I go to sleep, and it click like that. Lucid dreaming, like, I feel like it's only healthy, my opinion. Whenever I say I feel, my opinion, okay? I feel like it's healthier when you work your way up to it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you go to sleep at a certain time, wake up at a certain time, eat, drink, sleep well. Essentially what your name says, touch grass and you tap in and you call in the right spirit. Because the minute you say something out loud, the enemy can hear you. And they know what you want. They know what your desires are, Divine is in here. It's inside of us. The enemy is on the outside of us. So you just got to be careful with, saying that shit out loud. And be like, yeah, I'm about to lucid dream like a motherfucker. I'm about to... And then when you play like those recordings online and stuff, that shit that take you to what you want to see. So I wouldn't really be listening to, recordings while doing lucid dreaming. There's this app called Parrot, y'all. It's called Parrot, or y'all can get like a tape recorder and you can record your own, sound, your own thing, your own voice, and go into a lucid dream or even astral traveling or whatnot. Astral traveling is like something that I kind of want to teach, but I keep backing out of it because I just have different people on my channel I know that would probably abuse it. I know who show up. And so I feel like I'm not helping people, and that's what fucks me up the most. I'm also a life path number 7, so I am the earth angel. You are helping people. You're helping people. You even coming on here, commenting and talking and putting yourself out here like that. You're helping people. You're helping people. You're helping other people that are Virgos. You're helping other people that have Leo placements, other people that have Gemini placements, other people that are Libra Venuses, other people that are life path number 7s. You're helping them. Just interacting and connecting with people is something that you have to do. And so that it helps. Definitely sativa. Definitely sativa. It feels wonderful, actually. I'm in Houston, so Houston get hot. It get hot. It's 10 o'clock. It's probably 100 degrees already. Probably 99. They like, you know what? We gonna wait till 12 to get y'all with those 3 digits. I'm in Houston. And I love Houston weather. I love Houston weather, baby. We get a summer and we get a spring. And we get, you know, sometimes we get 4 days of winter. And then they be like, fuck that shit. Get that snow shit up out of here. Get that cold shit up out of here. Y'all got us fucked up. Bring the earth up, baby. Bring the earth up. Let the sun rise. I love Houston. Somebody gonna have to drag me from this bitch. Even when I die, I'm not getting buried, but even when I die, shit, don't spread my motherfucking ashes where it's cold. Or where it get cold. I don't even want no snow to fall up on my earth. Okay, I take that back, guys. You know, let it snow where it's supposed to snow. I ain't in charge of that. I'm not in charge of that. I forgot. This lifetime, I'm not in charge of that. Okay, I'm not in charge of the weather. Let it snow where it's supposed to snow. Let it rain where it's supposed to rain. Fuck around and call a fucking drought somewhere. I am in Georgia, so I know that. Okay, my family is all in Georgia too. Georgia is a really, really healing state to be in, baby. This whole coast, the South, all of this right here, this whole energy right here from, I'm gonna say like I'll give Georgia. I'll start at Georgia, the North Carolinas, the Carolinas. All right, coastal Florida. It's angels in Florida right now. It's angels in Florida. They down. They touching Florida. Oh, when I transition, I want my remains to be spread in the ocean in Santa Cruz, California. What is calling you to California? What's calling you to California? You also might need to move, you know? This is just a thought, but you might also need to move, you know? This is just the thought. I'm not reading the energy guide, but you said Santa Cruz, and whenever you feel called to a particular location, I talk about this in my 5 great debts lessons. Whenever you feel called to like a certain location, whether you're alive or, you know, gone, and you feel called to an area, you have some history with that area. And so you might need to figure out, like, you might have had a past life there where you was like a healer in California or something, some type of healer. And you only gonna feel at peace if you are laid to rest in Santa Cruz, you know, California. Somebody just texted me and said, hey Alexis, this is Josh. I'm going to Florida for my birthday weekend. Look at your, God, I forget what it's called, but I'm going to post that too. So what did I say? I said I was going to post the Reiki healer, and then I'm going to post this website where you guys can look at like your lines. I forget what it's called. It's called Heart something, basically where you look at where you belong in the world, like where you have energy. So you'll have like your Neptune line somewhere, your Saturn placement, your Venus placement, Mercury, and then you move according to, and I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm always talking about moving, okay? Sagittarius, stellum. I'm always talking about traveling and moving and stuff like that. I 100% believe that people should, you know, move around. Grew up in the Bay Area. So maybe you need to be sending Reiki, you know, maybe you need to be advertising and sending Reiki back to the Bay Area. You know, like your friends that's in the Bay Area or family that's still out there, like start with them, you know, with their approval. Rich morning. I used to go to that beach my whole life growing up, and it has so many good memories with me and my family as a kid. Beautiful. That's so beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to post it so you can see like what healing you're doing all over the continent. Because you went from one There we go. Astrocartography. Yes. Yes, that's what it is. That's exactly what I'm about to pin that. Yeah, I like challenges. So I'm so crazy. I'm in my Saturn and my Neptune line. I'm crazy. I like challenges. And if I tell somebody like I'm Saturn first house. I'm Saturn first house. A stellium of Scorpio in that bitch, right? And then my Neptune is in Sag, second house. And they like right by each other. So if I wasn't here, I'll probably be in South America somewhere. But it's crazy. Like, until I looked up that, I always felt called to move to Seattle, Washington. But then I seen like, oh, okay, my Venus line, I think, is over there somewhere. Like by Washington. My Venus line. So I was like, oh, that shouldn't be too easy for me. I be done fucked around, went there and got 4, 5 husbands. Be in a polygamy marriage or some shit. I don't know. I know that sounds crazy, but, you know, I'll be rich. You know, living the material life, but I probably wouldn't be happy. Twelfth house. I probably wouldn't be happy. I'll be, you know, what do you call that? I'll be settled, but I'll have a whole bunch of hidden enemies. Whole bunch of more people that don't like me. No, I think it's cool. Whichever way. They'll figure it out. I know what you meant. All right, y'all. I said 15 minutes and I've been on here an hour. I love y'all. I really do. Y'all have to, you know, just show up, subscribe, or whatnot. My 11th house is activated. So, I'm saying my 11th house. My 5th and my 11th house. I have Aquarius in the 5th house. Leo in the 11th. So, my online presence is very much so activated, and so I'm gonna take advantage of it. And I'm gonna come live, and I'm gonna do my work, and I'm going to heal, and I'm going to. I can't promise y'all that y'all gonna heal, but I can promise y'all that I'm gonna heal. You know, I'm gonna heal out of my fear of showing up. I love you too. My fear, I'm going to heal out of my fear of showing up. I'm going to heal out of my, you know, my awkwardness. My disappointment, you know. When I was showing up before, I was showing up, you know, to some bullshit. On some bullshit. Sometimes. All right. Blame the Aquarius, Mars, not me. I tried to show up in love, light, and energy, but, you know, sometimes the enemy has other plans, and so I have to fight them off, and sometimes I have to do it on live. And so right now, there's healing taking place because there are no enemies around me. Like, not even my workplace. I don't have any enemies. I destroyed those. How often do you feed the homeless? I try to do it like once or twice a week. I try to feed the homeless like once or twice. have a great debt to humanity. Like, it's not really big. My bad. My phone had died. I did not charge my phone up at nighttime. I did not. But I just wanted to come on here and properly, you know, say my goodbyes, my see you laters or whatnot. If anybody didn't have any more questions or anything like that, y'all check out the beginning of this live. There is a grounding ritual at the beginning of this live. I don't know how to get my chat down. I don't know. I've been drinking to decalcify my pineal glands. I've been drinking water with I think it's a 4th tablespoon. Let me see how big it is. A 4th tablespoon of borax. I am not a medical doctor. I do not. This ain't for y'all. This for me. This spiritual cleansing the pineal glands. Okay. And we have been doing, a 4th tablespoon. All right. Into just a small cup of water. I guess this is like 8 ounces or whatnot. We've been doing that. My husband been doing it longer than me, but and boy, I tell you, the first couple days, my bad. The first couple days of me like doing it, it's nasty as hell. But to me, y'all, to me, I think kombucha is nasty. But you know, my sister still called me and forced me to drink it. She don't force me. She don't hold my head down and make me drink it. But I still be drinking that nasty shit. Because she says that it's, you know, going to help me. And I trust her. That shit is nasty. Same as this water with this, you know, borax. But it works, okay? It works. And some days I drink my whole glass of water. And some days I don't. Because this is my glass from yesterday. Let me just pour that in there. Ace probably been on my table drinking that shit too. I hope ain't no hair in it. Crazy. God bless. AC, did you get on my table and drink my water? He looking at me like, girl, keep me out of your business. So yeah, I have some work to do. Y'all, anything that y'all want to know, I can't always be the person to like tell somebody what to do, but I can tell y'all like, you know, seek out the knowledge goddesses like Saraswati, Bunavishwa. She came out in a reading yesterday too. Bunavishwa. God is within, so the knowledge is within. You just gotta pull it out. You gotta really pull it out. You gotta really pull it out. So I am a reader, y'all. I am a reader. There's a bookshelf in every single room in this house. Every room in this house is a bookshelf. And then it's just like books other places. And, you know, sometimes I read the book, the whole book, front to cover. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I got what I needed. I'll go back to this book later or whatever. But anything that has something to do with the occult, aka hidden knowledge, I'm a chase it. I'm a dig into it. So y'all do the same. Y'all doing the same. Okay, let's see what the day is today. I think it was 2. I think it was 225 the other day. So it might be 227 today. Let's see what, talks with Jesus. Let's see what we can get from our day today. Oh, wow. Today is Chant at the Moon Day, the Feast of the Assumption, the National Relaxation Day, International Homeless Animal Day. Very interesting. International Homeless Animal. So I guess I'll put out some dog treats today. Yeah, I'll put out some dog treats and some fruits for the animals today. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's what somebody had asked me before the phone hung up. They said, how often do you feed the homeless? And I said, twice. I try to do it twice a week. And then I was talking about the 5 great debts. So we have 5 great debts. The debt to humanity, the debt to society, not society, the debt to humanity, the debt to nature, to the ancestors, to the gods, and to the teachers, okay? And then one of those great debts within your own personal self, within your own dharma, is usually higher than the next, okay? So that's kind of what you should focus your life on. And it kind of breaks down into our chart, our natal chart, not progressive charts, y'all. But like our natal chart, it breaks down like where our sun placement is, and then what we have in the second and the 6th house. No, the 6th house, the house of service, 6th house. But then also like you really have to look into your 12th house as well too. When you're looking at 6, you have to look at 12 as well, because that's your hidden service. That's the service that you do that's the type of service that you do that you don't just go out just wearing it out on your sleeve like, hey, I'm a lover in disguise. Like I help people. Like for example, I have Libra in the 12th house. Libras are about love, but they're also about real estate as well. I'm a master builder. I'm a master builder at heart. Okay. So, being a manifester generator, I know that, my success comes with partnership, and other people's success that are around me come with partnership as well too. So I'm like a secret partner. Okay. Like what do they call that? Silent partner. All right. So I do a lot of that. That's my 12th house. And then my 6th house is, what is that? Virgo? No, it might be. No, I don't have Virgo in the 6th house, but that is Virgo's placement, but I don't have Virgo in the 6th house. I have Aquarius in the 5th house, so motherfucking Pisces is in the 6th house. Okay, yep. There we go. Yeah, maybe. No, it's not. I don't know. My eyes are crossing. I don't know. I guess Divine wants me to stop telling people my chart, because I absolutely know my chart by heart, and I'm looking at it. Like I'm looking directly at it. I'm looking at all of my placements, and for some reason, something else is coming out of my mouth. But anyway, so yeah, today is National Animal Homeless Day. So y'all, give out some doggy treats, or leave something out for the animals, and including the ants as well too. All right. The ants is the ancestors that have yet to reach their highest vibration from hell. They literally got brought down to nothing. Okay. I know it's so crazy, but like if you have a murderous soul, if you are just so evil and stuff, then I truly believe that divine reduces you down to an ant so that you can remember that you're nothing and you got to work your way back up to being a human. Because a human is what all entities strive to be because we have free will. Okay? I ain't gonna say that. I'm about to say even the angels and the devils are wanting to be human at times. Some of them. Remember, there's different angels out there. There's different levels to devils. All right. So let's see what today is. 227. Okay, so we're on 227. I had it open, right? It says, now Peter and John were going up to the temple at the hour of prayer, the 9th hour, and the man lame from that is called the beautiful gate to ask alms of those entering the temple. Seeing Peter and John about to go into the temple, he asked to receive alms. Just as the man we read about in today's passage was crippled and had no hope. Many people today feel just as helpless, and they act much like he do too, crying out for answers, looking for help, but really going nowhere. The most beautiful part of the story is the picture we get of Christ in the way Peter, nope, no, there's no and there. The most beautiful part of the story is the picture we get of Christ in the way Peter and John responded to the crippled man. They paid attention to him, just as Jesus pays attention to the broken people of the world, and they show him the way to restoration and healing. That's so crazy. We started this off. I told y'all the ritual at the very beginning of this live is about restoring, okay? And healing. Christ came to save those, like the man in today's passage, who was crippled at birth. He came to help those who have been crushed and crippled by the strains and the stress of life. In Acts chapter 3, verse 8, it says, and leaping up, he stood and began to walk and enter into the temple with them, walking and leaping and praising God. This man went into the temple for the first time, leaping, dancing, and praising God because he had been healed. Jesus is the only one who can put the unbeliever on his or her dancing feet forever. And he is the only one who can put the rhythm back into the steps of the believer who has lost his or her leap. So I urge you, if you are in need of healing, turn to Jesus Christ today or to your divine, okay? Turn to Jesus Christ today or to your divine. And Jesus came to help those who have been crushed and crippled by the strains and the stress of life. All right? Period. Amen. So I just picked this card up and it says Wings of Isis, uniting with the angelic self. All right. So I hope that gives you guys enough. Let me finish drinking this. To go about y'all day. I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day on purpose. All right. And make sure y'all like, subscribe. Check out the beginning of this live. The minute that y'all sit down, y'all see me sitting down, y'all can turn it off. Copy my words that I'm saying. Get this healing. It's free. I'm going to post the lady that teaches the Reiki classes. I'm going to post her page from, like, she has her own website. Should I post her website? Nah. Y'all can find her. Y'all can find her. I'm gonna post her Umidi. I think that's what it's called. Umidi channel that I did my Reiki through. And y'all go check her out. She's wonderful. She's a great teacher. I've never taken another Reiki class from anybody else. Even my refresher classes, when I need them and when I take them, I take them from her. She's awesome. She's also not a liar or a coddler either. So, you know, be aware. Be aware. I love you guys, and I'll